Harry Potter Descent into Darkness. Creator Obsidian Quill. Chapter 1 Life Turned Upside Down. It had been 9 months since the war ended, and Harry felt empty and lost. He'd been living in 12th Grimmauld Place for the last 7 months, much to Molly Weasley's disappointment. Harry had completely shut down the flu to keep her from constantly coming over, but now he was getting daily letters telling him he should come back, that he was needed in his family. They would send him food, but he never ate it at all. He occasionally had some pie, but the food Creature made was always better than Molly's, not that he would tell her that. Don't get him wrong, Molly's food was good, but it was never as healthy as it could be. Harry had spent most of the morning trying to find answers as to why he was feeling so empty. He had a theory that it was the Horcrux, and that made him feel sick, knowing that he missed his soul inside him. Harry had finally given up for the morning and decided to have some lunch. As he walked into the kitchen, Creature popped in. "Young master should call Creature when hungry." "It's fine, Creature. I'm capable of making a sandwich," he said, smiling fondly at the elf. "Creature will make the young master his sandwich with a pot of tea. Master will sit." Harry smiled at the elf as he sat in the kitchen table looking at the Daily Prophet. "Thank you, Creature," he said as the elf brought him his food. He took a bite as he looked at the recent article. Where did they get these ideas? He thought to himself, rolling his eyes. Suddenly there was a tapping on the kitchen window. Looking up, he noticed the Gringotts owl. Quickly opening the window with a flick of his hand, the owl flew in and onto the table. "Hello," he said to the owl, taking the letter and feeding him a piece of bread before it flew off. Harry opened the letter. "Mr. Hadrian James Potter Black, we, the Goblin of Gringotts Bank, require your presence due to matters of inheritance and to discuss your balance concerning the incident with the dragon. If you could please present yourself at Gringotts Wizarding Bank as soon as you're available, to ensure that the situation is resolved. Regards, Gringotts Head Goblin of London Branch, Ragnarok." Hadrian? What the hell is going on? He thought aloud. Harry quickly placed a glamour on, then summoned his cloak with the deep hood just to be safe and apparated to Diagon Alley. Walking up the stairs, he nodded to the two guards at the door and headed in, missing the look of shock the two goblins gave him. "Greetings, sir," Harry began. "I recently received a summons from Gringotts Bank concerning some issues about my inheritance and to discuss dragons with the head goblin." The goblin looked at Harry, then nodded. "If you would follow me, I will take you to Chief Ragnarok." Harry followed the goblin down behind the bench and deep into the bank. Harry went past multiple doors until finally they came across the end of the corridor. "You may enter. Ragnarok will be with you shortly." "Thank you. May your gold overflow." The goblin looked at the man bewildered. "And may your enemies fall at your feet." Harry opened the door, walking in and sat in one of the chairs and waited. He didn't have to wait long, as 5 minutes later a tall goblin walked in. "Ah, Mr. Potter, it's nice to finally meet you. I see you finally decided to come." "Finally decided to come? I don't understand. This is my first time I have been summoned." "What do you mean? Have you not been getting out summons for the last 3 years? We have wanted to meet and discuss your vault and your parents' wills. I haven't received any until today to discuss my inheritance and reparation. Okay, well, firstly, let's do a blood inheritance test, if you consent, of course. We can go from there. Okay. Harry watched as the goblin grabbed a knife, some parchment, and a potion bottle. All you have to do is drop 3 drops of blood onto the parchment, and I will do the rest. Harry cut his finger, dropping 3 drops onto the parchment before healing his finger and cleaning the knife. As Ragnarok poured the solution in the bottle and onto the parchment, speaking in the goblin language, suddenly the parchment glowed and words began to form. Name: Adrian James Potter Black. Born July 31st, 1980, Godric's Hollow, England. Father: James Fleamont Potter. Mother: Lily Jade Potter. Adopted father: Sirius Orion Black. Blood adopted August 1st, 1980. Titles: High Fae Lord of the Shadow Court, Lord of the Ancient and Noble House of Potter, Lord of the Ancient and Noble House of Black, Lord of the Ancient and Noble House of Peveril, Lord of the Ancient and Noble House of Slytherin, Conquest, Master of Death, Magical Ability and Blocks. Core Magic, Dark, 70% blocked, by Albus Dumbledore, November 1st, 1981. Fairy Magic, blocked, Albus Dumbledore, November 1st, 1981. Darkness Manipulation, blocked by Albus Dumbledore. November. It's blocked. Memory Manipulation, blocked. Mind Reading, blocked. Misting, blocked. Parseltongue, failed, block. Wandless Magic, blocked. Wordless Magic, blocked. Magic Sensitivity, blocked. Eidetic Memory, blocked. Hereditary Blood Magic, blocked. All by Albus Dumbledore. Magic Bonds, Soul Bond, Tom Marvolo Riddle, blocked by Albus Dumbledore. I have such a hard time naming him. Okay. It was blocked in November 1st, 1980. Block broken, May 2nd, 1998. Godfather Bond, blocked. Albus Dumbledore, November 1st, 1981. Block broken, June 18, 1996. Magical Compulsion, Blood Glamour, Albus Dumbledore, 1981. Loyalty Key to Albus Dumbledore. Loyalty Key to Gryffindor House. Loyalty Key to the Order of Phoenix. Loyalty Key to the Ronald Weasley. Loyalty Key to Ginevra Weasley. Loyalty Key to Molly Weasley. Distrust Key to Slytherin House. Distrust Key to Severus Snape. Distrust Key to Dark Magic. Shame Compulsion Key to Home Life. Recklessness Charm. Selfishness Charm. Distrust Key to Draco Malfoy. Loyalty Key to Hermione Granger. Love Potion Key to Ginevra Weasley. All by Dumbledore. Harry stared at the parchment for what felt like hours. He was completely shocked. He could feel his anger and magic bubbling up to the surface. Tom was his soulmate. No wonder he felt numb and lost. He could feel the longing inside him. Mr. Potter, looking at this result, I would like to send you to be cleansed by one of our healers. I know a lot of this will come as a large shock. Yes, please. I would like that. How much to do a full cleanse? 50 galleons. Once you are clear of mind, we will discuss the rest. Reason for your coming to Gringotts today, unless you do not feel up to it, and we can reschedule. 50 galleons is fine. Take it out of my vault. As Harry said that, a female goblin walked in. Hello, Mr. Potter. I am Healer Lucy. Please, if you would follow me." Harry got up and quickly followed the goblin, thinking what he had learned so far. "If you could please undress and lay on the table, we will begin shortly." Harry quickly undressed and laid on the table, placing the sheet that was available over him. Once he was done, Lucy walked over with a blue potion vial. "This one will get rid of the love potion," she said, handing him the blue vial. Once he took it, he laid down and instantly he couldn't move. "This is just so you can't hurt yourself. I won't lie, Mr. Potter, this is going to be painful," she said, as Harry lay there and tried to relax and close his eyes. Suddenly, chanting filled the room. It was very soothing, and then he felt slightly, at first, like pins and needles all over his body and in his head. Slowly it got worse until to the point it felt like he was being stabbed repeatedly with hot steak knives. When finally he passed out, and he welcomed it. Waking up, Harry felt calmer and free. He could still feel that empty feeling where Tom's soul used to be. Deep down he knew it was his soul calling out for his missing half. Sitting up, Harry looked around the room. He appeared to be in a small bedroom. One wall had a fire and the other two doors. One, he guessed, went to the bathroom. "Welcome back, young lord." Healer Lucy smiled at him. "How long was I out?" "Surprisingly, not as long as I thought. Just 2 hours." "Thank you, Lucy, for all your help. I truly appreciate everything you have done for me." "I don't mind at all. Would you like to see what you look like now, Lord Potter Black?" "I would like that, thank you, Healer Lucy." Hadrian watched as she grabbed a massive mirror and rolled it over to him. He looked into the mirror and was shocked at what he saw. Gone was his tan skin, and gone was the Potter hair. Now it was wavy and long like Sirius's before he died, and an inky black as dark as night sky. He was slightly taller, but not by much. He could see the black blood coming through with the shape of his face, and his cheekbones were different. Then he noticed the slight point to his ears. He gently traced one of his fingers. He looked beautiful. "Am I an elf?" "No, Lord Potter Black. You are a fairy. Not many fairy children are left in this world, especially after the war. Now, Chief Ragnarok will be waiting for you at the end of the hall. I shall let you dress in peace," she said, smiling at him. Harry walked over to the bathroom and quickly dressed and washed his face. Walking down to Ragnarok's office, he knocked, waiting to be called in. "Come on in, Lord Potter Black." Harry opened the door and sat back down. "How are you feeling?" "Honestly, shocked. And please, Chief Ragnarok, call me..." "Well, I don't know. I never knew my name as anything other than Harry," he said softly. "Yes, I suppose no one knew your full name because of Albus Dumbledore. He was the one who told our world about the downfall of Voldemort and how Harry Potter stopped him. It is up to you whether or not you use Hadrian or Harry. I think I'll use Hadrian. I have always been called Harry. I think it's time for something different." "Okay, well, Hadrian, before we go over your inheritance test, I think we should sort out your lordship and then discuss the main reason for your coming to the bank today." "Of course."